Okay, we're made it. Okay, we're just a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes behind. But hi, everybody! Happy New Year!
Popular demand.
Lorenzo! Hey! Thank you.
Hi, Lorenzo.
I got my sippy poo tonight. I made a concoction. Ooh.
It's a sexy glass, too.
It's a martini glass.
After my weekend, this is my drink.
Somebody has to. Happy New Year, everybody. Just toasting to you guys.
Hi, Jalen.
Hey, Jalen. Hi.
How you doing, Jalen? And Lorenzo. I didn't say it. I'm sorry.
Off of the head.
You're just trying to take me out today, huh? Okay? Take Siren out today, okay? Not in the way I want to be taken out, but you know what I mean.
Hey, we'll fix that. We can. Yeah, we can. Hello, Facebook user. We need to see who it is. Hey, lady. You said, hey, ladies, we need to know who you are because we can't see your name right now. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Tell a friend. Yes, we are back.
Michigan will win tonight.
Hi,
Hi, Renee. Hi, Bookie. Oh, it's Kajira.
Hey,
My friend from Cleveland that's in the
yes, yep, she just that we're gonna have to hook up, girl, because I'm here in Cleveland and we're gonna have to do some
Jay.
stuff.
Hey, J. Craw.
Trying to make some friends back here at home. Okay. Associate something. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're back in 2024. How about that? We made it. Another year.
First show.
Our first show. Yes. We are back. All right, you guys. Well, welcome everyone to another marvelous Monday on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. I am your hostess with the mostest, Ms. JewCee. And we have my wonderful, beautiful, vivacious, simply stunning and gorgeous and fabulous co-host, Miss Siren, all the way out in LA. Woo!
West Side. No.
Yeah, very west. Very west. And all the way in the Midwest, we have Ms. Purple Rain out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Give it up for my beautiful queens tonight. Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is our first
Thank you, Master Rob.
Of 2024. So I hope that you guys enjoy our show tonight. It's just called a grab bag. That's our topic for the evening. For all of our new listeners for the year, just going to do a little housekeeping and just let you know how the show runs. The ladies and I, we talk about all kinds of topics. It makes no difference. We have two sexuality coaches on the panel, and we have I almost want to call her. She's a spiritual guru. Miss Siren is. She is our spiritual
Human behavior.
manifester. Um, oh, just short of a medium. Okay, so she definitely
That part.
she does. She just really is very in tune, and she brings her wonderful flair to the show every week. Along with, are you vaping?
Yes, I live in California.
Damn
She
it! I
is.
got my. It's. I keep forgetting. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's legal now in Ohio.
Well, all right, girl, get your puff on. Puff ass, baby.
No, we
Let me get my-
care, lady.
Let me get my puff pass on, okay?
Don't nobody care.
So we talk about
You
all
can
kinds
stop
of topics
doing the housekeeping, please.
on the erotic side of the house. We also talk about just typical relationships. Sometimes we talk about current events. So just letting you know a little bit about the show. We've been doing the show now going on 10 years. So it's pretty exciting to be able to we started out on Blog Talk Radio, and now we are on a live podcast. We started this last season, and this has been really a lot of fun. We have met so many wonderful people that have joined us, as well as been in our comment section. So please feel free to comment. If you have something that you want us to talk about tonight, knock yourselves out. We will be doing that. The first night of the year, we will not send anyone to the corner unless you earn it.
JewCee has spoken.
Sir
I'm just
Lorenzo.
Because I see my brother. He said, and we have a penalty corner. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, it's legal in DC and Maryland too.
Okay.
Look,
My pen is right over there.
nobody care that y'all can smoke for legal. Okay, don't nobody care. It's still illegal here in Indiana.
Hello, New Terry. Hi, how are you? So, first of all, ladies, welcome back. I hope you had a great holiday season. I know that it was crazy. It was hectic. We didn't have hardly any snow here in Cleveland. Now we getting it. But how was your guys' how was your hiatus? Let's start with you, Siren. What'd you do for a couple of weeks?
So for Christmas I caught COVID.
Yay! Oh, no, that's not a yay. No. That's not a yay. Ew.
No. So the last week of the year, the last week in few days, I was at home because I could not go anywhere because me and 3 out of 4 of us had COVID. So,
well, we are happy that you are better.
Thank you.
Back on the mend.
Oh yeah, I'm great. I went back to work on the 2nd. Been good ever since. Yeah.
Okay. And Miss Purple Rain, what did you do for our hiatus?
I worked.
That was exciting.
I worked.
Okay.
Right. But I did have fun too. And I got to New Year's with friends and relax a little. I'm a workaholic, but I get it in when I get it in. I got my nose pierced.
That's the reason she keeps playing with her nose, everybody.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
I'm going to be back in. I'm going to get it redone.
Because it's annoying.
Yes.
But I got I had a really, really good holiday. I had a really good holiday, so it was great.
Mm, I'm over here. I made me an apple teeny differently tonight with it's got apple juice, it's got peach cognac
Uh-oh.
and a little bit of lemon juice in it. And let me tell you, this bitch is fire. Okay, so anyway. Mm-hmm.
Well, all right.
Well, for the 2 weeks that I was away, just like you guys, like I'm a workaholic as well. Everyone knows that. So, um, but I am happy to say that a lot of the fruits of my efforts paid off at the beginning of the year. Um, so EEE is up and running. Okay, fully in force. We have a great new venue. Um, for those of you that don't know, because I think it's important that you understand what people go through to even put on an event. Okay. And
Hey,
one of the
Lady B.
problem one of the hey lady V, hey. One of the issues that we had this year was with our venue last year, and the amount of people that we wanted to participate in the Ebony Erotic experience. um so we went to downsize our building, which was not a problem. The owner was very accommodating. There was another building that he was involved with that we could utilize. So we went, took a look at that building. We knew we could use that. We were good. Everything was going the right direction, to change the date to April 26th and 27th. On December 7th, 2023, um, and this is hard for me because during the time that I was doing business with this gentleman, we wound up realizing that we grew up together. And I've been away from Cleveland since I was 17. I've only been home 5 years. I was gone 38. And a lot of people, a lot of my friends did not know why I had to leave because my mother passed in the summer. So we were on summer break. So a lot of people didn't know what the reason was that I was gone. So slowly but surely, I am reconnecting with a lot of my childhood friends. But, we all change a little bit, a little weight on us. Fellas got hair on their face now, a little different, you know, you don't look quite the same. So it took a minute, but we realized that we went to school together and we only lived about 3 blocks from each other. So unfortunately, on December 7th, Derek Wooten was murdered. I say this because I am really praying for his family, his daughter, the friends that this has affected, um, and our city and our community. And this is a senseless act of violence, and anyone that knows anything, please go tell, because nobody deserves to die like he did. So please, I'm appealing to you to go tell. Um, give his family and his friends closure. With that said, we had to scramble, needless to say, to find another venue. Um, Luckily, this week we did. Last week we did. We found a new venue. It is quite quaint. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. Miss Purple Rain will have her very own space for her dungeon. We have so much planned. We are sticking to the original plan. We have 2 days together, you all. And let me just tell you, you see this smile? This is like a big smile. This is like a big relief smile. We are in a private venue We're in an industrial parkway, so ain't nobody gonna come bug us. Ain't no windows. We can do whatever we are grown enough to do. Hmm. So,
That's a
My
lot.
Little Pony shoe.
My Little Pony Shalhoub.
That is from YouTube. It's gonna make me go check because I don't like it.
okay. So, um, we are about to, just like I said, have a great time. All we need is you. And what we have decided to do, and this is something that we do very well, we are going to have a smaller event. Our guest list is only 40 people. And this is where you're hearing it first. Our guest list is 40 people. So make sure when we release tickets this week, you go out on Eventbrite and get your ticket. Now remember, this includes all your entertainment. It includes all your food. It includes 2 days of erotic fun from beginning to end, from games to dungeons to erotic poets to swinger lifestyles to panel discussions, face sitting classes. Uh, we're not even going to go through the classes right now. We're going to talk about them later. But
It's a
we
lot.
just, it's a lot. But we want you to go out and get your tickets. That's the key. So please make sure you do that. Okay. Okay. So they're out on Eventbrite. It is the Ebony Erotic Experience, the second coming burlesque edition. We do want all of you to embrace the burlesque theme of the event. We will have burlesque entertainment. We will have just we got some surprises for you too, but we are gonna have a lot of fun. So make sure you're in the house, make sure you join us, make sure that you come out and support. And if you can't be there, please tell someone. We have a little bit of something for everyone. We got some swingers, we've got poly, we've got BDSM, we've got vanilla, we you name it, it's all gonna be in one place and it's going to be so much fun. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. So, with that said, we're gonna get going here. Let's get into this grab bag. Do you ladies have anything? And is there? Wait a minute! I almost forgot the most important thing: the football scores.
Hold on really quick. She said, when is that again? It is April 26th and 27th in Cleveland, Ohio.
26th and 27th. Right now, we are looking to open the doors at 6 p.m. on the 26th, but we are also thinking about pushing it up a little bit to 3 p.m. So we will get back to you on the exact times, but if we do on Friday, it'll be from 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then on Saturday, it'll be from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. So it's a lot that we're going to pack into all of those hours, and we're going to have a great time. Going to have a great time. We have vendors. We have live entertainment for you all. We have a dungeon. We're going to have a small, it is a smaller facility, so we cannot do everything that we wanted to do with this particular facility, but we can do a lot. You would be surprised what we can do. We will have a little play area right on site. Yes, we will. If you're a voyeur and if you're an exhibitionist, we got something for you. Okay,
Really?
We do. Yes, we do.
I got a pastor I need to send up there. Oh,
Okay.
J-Dub.
Please send. I'm a pastor for those of you that don't know that.
Jay, you just show up. Don't be sending no pastors. You come on.
I'm okay with the pastor coming. Some of them is the freakiest one.
I mean, I'm okay with that too, but I need to see.
I'm just saying. Look at the news. Look at the news.
Tell the truth. What they say, tell the truth and shame the devil?
Exactly. Look at the news. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. How many pastors is in the news again?
Shit, all of them white bullshit.
Mm, mm. Doing all kinds of doing a
Things that.
congregation, doing a congregation.
Oh, she went there. She went there.
Doing a congregation, literally. Okay, okay. We're gonna put that out there. We ain't gonna let that one slide by. But then
Kelly Price doesn't just snitched on the whole gospel community, so it's okay.
it's
Hold on, wait. Kelly Price just did what?
Snitched on the whole gospel community.
hey,
It's about time. We knew they was doing it. They just don't want nobody to know it. They want to look. Whatever. Anyway, I'm not even.
Somebody told her on her Instagram she needed to be delivered. She said, I was the only one on my season on Sunday's Best who wasn't fornicating, dealing with children, and cheating on my husband.
Oh,
I said, okay, Kelly.
somebody had a what? You gotta ooh.
I always had a fantasy of getting it in with the female pastor. Well, all right, there you go, Reverend Deacon Dr. JewCee.
Ooh, I got a lot of titles up in there.
Hey,
And amen and pass the collection plate. Thank you.
the doors
Thank
of the
you,
church
Jesus.
are open. Won't you come? Won't
Won't
you
you
come? CUM. Won't you come? Okay.
Yes. Literally.
And won't you come?
Right about here.
Ooh.
Right about here.
Okay, I don't have
Just
enough.
don't get it in my hair. That's all I
I
ask.
need this
Or
thing
my
to stay
eye.
in place.
Or my eye. Or my eye. That shit
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
That
That
shit
shit
is
burns. That burns.
girl. My eye was
Woo!
red for like a whole 2 days.
If it's
Woo!
not below the chin, it don't need to go nowhere on me. Okay. Don't hit my face. My face is too pretty.
I like the facials. I will do a facial.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm.
No. Tear down.
Right.
So we got to hit these NFL scores because we haven't done that yet. Oops.
Yes.
I hope I can find them. What I do with them? Oh, there they are.
I kind of don't want to hear them, but I'm gonna let you read them.
We
Anyway.
gonna.
You already know.
Right. All right, guys. Here we go with some of these NFL scores. I guess I'm not going way back. Let me scoot down. They got me because we haven't had the scores in a minute, so because we've been off the air, so we're just gonna go with January 6th scores. Okay, guys, just January 6th. We're gonna start there. The Steelers and the Texans, and it looks like the Texans beat the Steelers 23-17, but the Squealers still made it into the damn playoffs.
Did you just say the Squealers? Oh God.
Yes, I did. I said it and I meant it. On the January, we're going to go to the January 7th scores where we have the looks like the Jets and the Patriots. Oh, I'm so sorry. I read the wrong thing. What? Let me go back up. I'm so sorry. It was on January 6th. It was the Steelers versus the Ravens, and the Steelers beat the Ravens. Okay, 17-10. Then it was the Texans and the Colts, and the Texans beat the Colts 23-19. And that's why the Browns will be playing the Texans again in the wild card. Okay. Then we have the Jets and the Patriots. Looks like the Jets beat the Patriots 17-3. No surprise there. We got the Buccaneers and the Panthers. Buccaneers blanked the Panthers 9-0. The Vikings and the Lions. It looks like the Lions beat those Vikings 30-20. Your Saints or Aints and the Falcons. Them Aints showed up and beat the Falcons 48-17. Then you have the Browns and the Bungles, which it was absolutely not necessarily a game. It was 31-14 in the Bungles' favor. That was their Super Bowl because you know what, the Bungles are out of the playoff picture. Yay! And the Browns will be in the playoffs. So they didn't even need that game. The Titans and the Jaguars. It looks like the Titans won 28-20 over the Jaguars. Your Seahawks and your Cardinals. Seahawks 21, Cardinals 20. That was a close game. Eagles and the Giants. The Giants beat the Eagles 27-10. Your Broncos and Raiders. The Raiders beat the Broncos 27-14. The Chiefs and the Chargers. It looks like the Chiefs squeaked it out 13-12 over the Chargers. We've got the Cowgirls and the Commanders. The Commanders fired their coach right after the game. So the Cowboys won 38-10. Okay. Your Bills and your Dolphins. The Bills beat the Dolphins 21-14.
Thank that ass.
The Bears and the Packers. Looks like the Packers beat those Bears 17-9.
Oh!
And the Rams and the 49ers.
We knew that was going to happen. Sure.
The Rams beat the 49ers 21-20.
Yay! Okay.
So wild card playoff picture looks like this for January 13th. It will be the Browns versus the Texans in Texas, 4:30 p.m. is kickoff. And then you've got your Dolphins and the Chiefs for the late night, and that's at 8 p.m. on the 13th. On the 14th, you've got the Squealers and the Bills, go Bills, and you've got the Cowgirls and the Packers. Late game is going to be the Rams and the Lions. So there you go, guys.
I might actually cheer for the Packers for once.
And, I'm sorry, we got one Monday night. Sorry, the 15th. The Eagles and the Buccaneers will be playing at 8:15 for that wild card spot. So there you have it. I'm going to be cheering for the Eagles on that one. Okay. So we got our scores in. Yes. And people keep hitting me up. Let me just.
I'm going to actually cheer for the Brownies, too.
Honey, this city is going cray. Okay? Cray. They are already trying to figure out
for the Brownie.
They're actually trying to figure out how they can win this game and then try to get a home game the next week. It's interesting. It is interesting. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But to my Brownies, I love y'all. Ow! I knew you could do it.
Somebody, Moses just sent me an inbox, a picture of 3 Packers standing on the grave of a cowgirl. Talking about you can use this when you cheer for them next week. I'm not posting no pictures. I'm gonna cheer for them in silence, honey.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
cheer for them in silence.
Silence.
I am still a Bears fan.
But I don't like the Cowgirls at all.
That's what I'm saying. I will cheer for the Packers since it's the Cowgirls.
I'm gonna just be neutral. I'm gonna just sit there and just let it be and do what it's gonna do. I can't see myself cheering for either one.
Y'all are too much.
I can do it for the Packers. Even though they are the Packers, but I love me some the little gymnast girl and her husband play for the Packers. So yeah, the little black girl gymnast.
I know.
Has anybody been reading our comments on the side here?
Yes, I have.
Lorenzo said he's got extra space in his corner.
For J-Dub.
J-Dub said that the facials is where it's at.
Yeah, J-Dub might be in that corner. So.
And then Jalen said he's actually going to root for the
Jalen's like me. We might cheer for the Brownies next week.
Hey, you know what? Y'all don't have y'all do what you do, but I know what I'm doing. Okay, y'all know what I'm doing.
She gonna have her jersey on.
Sure am. Bam! Hopefully we can pull this out. We whooped their ass a couple of weeks ago, so let's go on down to Texas and do it again.
Texans is getting on my nerves.
Let's go down to Texas and get them again. One more. So
Texas.
So those were your football scores. Does anyone have any wonderful questions for us? Because this is like our first show of the season, and sometimes
what
people
y'all want us to talk about, little nasties.
Come on with the filthiness. Make us. I want to see if anybody can make us blush.
The next 3 weeks y'all gonna be learning something. So I need y'all to give me some questions.
It's so one thing I did want to talk about though. I know it has nothing to do with no eroticism or nothing, but can we just chat about Cat Williams?
Oh Lord, no! Please God, no! Please God, no!
Please, yes, God, no. Yes, God, yes.
I've always loved me some Cat Williams.
I am definitely a Cat Williams fan.
I am even more of a fan now.
I've always been
He aired
a
it
fan.
all out.
He's very much
He
so
had an
interesting.
AK-47 that said just,
Then did one of these numbers.
he aired out the room, okay? He aired it
I
out.
mean, I'm just saying.
Walks away. Right.
Kudos. Because Shannon Sharp show is off the hook now. It's like the ratings are through the roof.
23 million views in 5 days.
And then Cat Williams.
1.5 subscribers.
I salute you, sir.
Jalen said he's actually a bigger fan of him now. Yeah.
I salute you,
I'm still
sir.
shocked it wasn't Steve's real hair. You know what? For me, that was just
we all knew that wasn't Steve's real hair.
That was a confirmation for me, though. That was all, because I that was something that I'd known for, and that was just okay. It's what we thought.
Nothing's real in Hollywood.
Dude, that's what I keep trying to tell y'all, man. This shit is just entertainment. It's just entertainment. That's it. We know how to make shit look good.
Yeah. And you gotta, and out there, you gotta jump through hoops. You gotta do what they want you to do. I know that even when I was living in India, I had a friend there that was one of the anchors on the news, and she went on vacation and basically came back a little darker than she was when she left, and so therefore the lighting is all off, and they got to do all this lighting adjustment. I mean, you guys would be surprised what they go through just to do a show or a. You know, your makeup has to be a certain way. Your hair color you can't come in changing shit. You got to come in.
Is the thing, all of that good shit. Yeah.
So you can't come in doing whatever it is you feel like doing, even though you quote unquote are a star. And piggybacking off what he was doing, what Cat Williams was doing. Look at Taraji P. Henson. Look at what she said. Same thing Monique was saying years ago. And y'all wanted to blackball Monique. But here's Taraji saying basically the same damn thing. Pay me what I'm worth.
Viola Davis said it 6 months ago.
Pay me what I'm worth.
Viola Davis and
Viola Davis said it 6 months ago.
During the time
Halle Berry said it 10 years ago.
Yeah. Viola Davis and Octavia Spencer said it when they did The Help.
But she said it again more recently, like 6 months ago. She was on another press tour, and she said they kept calling her the Black Meryl Streep. She said, then pay me like I'm her.
That part.
But Halle Berry said it 10 years ago when she did Monsters Ball.
Mm-hmm.
That was longer than 10 years ago.
And just because she got an Oscar, she didn't get any more money. As a matter of fact, after she got the Oscar, if you look at her career,
it went down.
So then let's think about this. Any of our melanated folks that have gotten an Oscar, what has happened for them?
Well, Taraji has an Oscar. She got an Oscar for Benjamin Button.
Again, listen to what I'm saying. For all our melanated family members that are in the industry, after they've won an Oscar, has it really been that great for them?
A few. But not, Denzel. But I felt like Denzel. I felt like Denzel getting an Oscar to me,
hey, Antoine.
Training Day, considering the other work that he had done, like Malcolm X. He didn't get it, of course, but because it was Malcolm X. Let's just go there. To me, there was other work that he had done.
Holly had it for
she had it for that to me wasn't even that. Monsters Ball wasn't to me some of her best work. I'm not saying it was her worst work, But it's like they just had to do it because guess what? No black woman had won an Oscar, so they did it.
Not in that category.
Right. So, you
But
know,
the thing is
explain.
that Denzel Washington is one of those that he does his job. He is not his job. You
No,
got
he's not.
he
No.
doesn't live like that. He be with his family. He low key. He work and he be with his family. You don't see you heard some shit about him, way back in the day, but it's what 30 something years later and they still married.
But she knew who she married,
Exactly,
and she wasn't going nowhere. And
and
he
She
he
knew
and,
what
wasn't
she
either.
married
and
into.
he wasn't going nowhere neither
He
because
wasn't either.
he knew who he know who he
He
married.
married exactly. So when it
And
comes to
his son is
somebody
fine,
like,
fine.
whew, um, yes, but when it comes to people like celebrities like him, when you start to see that when their life becomes their job instead of it being a job, and then they have a life on the outside, I think this is what ends up happening.
Well, and I think once again, even though he's an African American, he's a male, he's still going to make more money than Taraji P Henson
Hmm.
in the industry. The
But
women,
the
So
thing is
this is
that I
what they're
guess the
saying.
problem.
They're saying that black male actors make about half of what white male actors do. White female
correct,
actors make about 1/3 of what white male actors make, and
Right.
then the black female actresses make 1/3 of what the white female actresses make.
right?
So this
So
is the thing.
whereas a Meryl Streep will get 3 million for a role, and Tom Hanks will get 10 million for a role, Taraji's gonna get 100,000.
Right. I
And
mean,
for the people who sat there and was like, "Well, she's rich, and so this. Why is she tripping about this?" You got to do the math and stop
She's not
making.
rich off of acting.
She's not. So, but we got to stop acting like we know what she's actually getting. Again, do you know about that tax bracket? Do you know what that means? You know that means 50% off the top got to go to Uncle Sam. Do
well,
you know they got to pay people? This is their as an artist, you are a business.
right. You have a staff.
You have a staff. You have to
Hmm.
pay them. You got to pay people to do certain things because you got to look a certain kind of way when you go and do these things. And those people, they want to be paid too. That's their career.
Not only that, but they have a manager who gets his cut right off the front.
All of them.
They cut off. He gets to cut off
So
the front, and the same thing for professional athletes. The same thing for if y'all
You
don't
see
stop
those
in
contracts,
Cleveland.
but they are not going home with all of that.
I keep trying to tell people everybody here want to talk about what Deshaun Watson was guaranteed $230 million. First of all, I want y'all to understand something about the NFL, and this is from someone that dated an NFL player for 18 years, and I have seen an NFL contract. It ain't for the betterment of the player. I don't care how much money they make. There are rules and regulations, policies and procedures, and there's things that he has to hit in order to. You all keep thinking, you think what you think. I can't tell you what not to think, but you listening to what they telling you. You ain't seen the contract. And on top of that, these owners are billionaires. They did not become billionaires by giving away $230 million and you're not playing and you're on IR. If you are IR'd, you do not make the money.
That's the other
Hello?
part. Because you don't read these contracts, you have no idea what the stipulations that these men have to jump through just to get a percentage of that. And do understand that amount of money was over a certain amount of years. That's not per year.
And you all keep thinking it's not a signing
the
bonus.
other thing is that I wish a lot of people who complain about entertainers getting their money, they deserve that money not only for the work that they put in and the money that they draw in, but because y'all tell them to shut up and just be entertainment.
And let me just I'll piggyback off of that. You all complain about athletes. Football players are still, even in this day and age, football is over 75 years old, and a football player's life expectancy to play in the sport is still only 3 to 5 years. Still. So they gotta make as much money as they can, because let me tell you something. When you wake up with someone who's in pain, who can't pick up his kids, who can't turn over, they are injured for the rest of their lives.
And we've both dated players, so you know me and you know both head on what that's like.
And then you have concussion. The back in the day, they didn't give a flying fuck about these players. They still technically don't. Technically,
they make it look good.
They care about the money. They care about am I getting revenue? Is the money coming in? You fans think that you're paying salaries. You're not paying salaries. You're paying the owner.
That part.
He pays the salaries. Remember, in the NFL, the owners are billionaires. Go look it up. They have to
all of them.
They have to hit certain, in order to own an NFL team or an NBA team. An NBA team is a little less. Both of those, I think, baseball and the NBA are a little different in their ownership, but for the NFL, they're billionaires, y'all. They're billionaires. They're not. And even if you have a group of owners, they still have to come in with a set amount of money and a set amount of liquid assets. It's and they don't have to follow the same rules that the players do.
Nope.
Look at Mr. Kraft. Nasty ass motherfucker.
Look at Ursay.
Alcoholic, among other things.
That part. You saw my eyes. Yes.
Well, you forget. Like when I worked in Indianapolis, I worked with Jim Ursay's.
I don't forget
his
nothing,
administrative assistant. His administrative assistant. I worked with her brother for 6 years at.
Oh, you know, job. I don't forget nothing. Everything I know about the inside workings of an NFL team, I learned from you. You know that.
So understand.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Not only are we beautiful and know sex, we know sports.
I owned a minor league football team for 5 years in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Not just sports. We are women with depth over here, you guys.
I definitely love football. Football is number one with me. That's my thing. I love football. Raised on it. I'm definitely I'm a Brown through and through. It don't matter if they win, lose, or draw. I'm a Browns fan. I'm not like these fair weather fans that pop on the bandwagon now. Y'all want to pop on now? No, don't pop on now. Get your ass off this bandwagon because it rolled out without your ass. Go Brownies! It's Cardiac Kids 2.0. That's what this team is. I think for me, what has happened is, like, I've been to the training camp for 2 years. I went to all the training camps.
I'm a little cold.
And just had a lot of fun at the training camps and watched. And I know a lot about football, and I know what I'm looking at. And we got a good damn head coach in Mr. Stefanski. Thank you so much, Kevin, for bringing these guys together. We got a great defensive coordinator that stepped in. We got a great new special teams coach that stepped in. And what I really like about Andrew Berry is they ain't afraid to get rid of your ass and get somebody else in here. You ain't producing. You got to go. And that's how you run this. That's how you make us a winner. But some of these fans didn't understand, quote unquote, who don't know shit about football, didn't understand that. This is a business. It ain't personal. Don't get attached to Myles Garrett, although he would like to finish his career here, stay here the whole time. He is invested now. He is one of the owners of the Cavaliers. I get it. I love it. Yay. But you know what? Once again, you don't produce, you're gone. That's how this industry works.
Mistress JewCee, everyone.
Just saying. That's how it works. It ain't personal. Stop thinking that it's personal. You fans develop a love for the player, and while the player's producing, the owners have a love for him too. but let him get hurt. There's too many. If any of you get the opportunity, go to Canton, Ohio, and I want you to go downtown. There is a new NFL, I guess you want to call it maybe like a tribute or a shrine to the first 100 years. And I am proud to say that I have 2 family members and my former guy are 3 of the first players that played the first 100 years. What is so significant about this is there's so many young folks that want to play professional football or play professional sports. When you go and look at these pillars, every year for the past 100 years, they have all of the names of the players. You can see right then and there how many players actually they signed in that year for all the teams. Could be 30 players, that's it. 25, 40, maybe 1 year, maybe a 50 1 year. But the majority of it is just, it's not very big as the years have progressed because these guys are playing longer and they only bring on so many players. They don't bring on all these players that
open my door
are on the practice squad and that kind of thing. So it's big business. I love the business of football. I really do. I think it is so cool. If I had the $1 billion, I would own a team. I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat. And I would have my girls up in the press box with me up in my suite. We would have great food. And we would be at the practices looking at the tight pants. I'm just kidding.
I would be.
Mm-hmm.
When do they huddle again?
Hey,
when do they huddle again?
I'm still a girl.
That part.
I'm still a girl.
Yeah. So it's really cool. I love football. Hey, Antonio. Hi. So what is what is some of the craziest things that you guys have read or seen now on? We've talked about like the entertainment business. We've talked about the NFL. Let's get into our genre. How about like in the erotic world? Have we seen anything that's nutty or crazy going on here recently?
No, because I feel like the lifestyle is actually doing better than the vanilla people.
Nope. Nah. It's like high school over here. These motherfuckers is messy. Messy.
What do you mean
so
by what do you mean by messy? Do tell. We are intrigued.
It's a lot of mean girls and mean guys. It's like petty messiness. Yeah, just talking about people for no reason. Like instead of just minding the business that pays you, everybody want to be in everybody's business and be messy.
Interesting.
And maybe it's just the tri-state area, but I'm hearing that it's all over. It ain't just the tri-state area. And then, you got a lot of people that are vanilla that think their lifestyle, that want to come on over and don't know how to act, putting people out of parties, banning people from events. It's frustrating over here, okay?
Damn.
Especially on my end. You want to know something? And I'm pretty sure there's other women that get the same thing. But you know what? I'm sick of you men and women posting your private parts in my inbox without saying hello. I didn't ask
Buy me a cocktail first. Buy me a cocktail first. That's send me money in my Cash App before you send me a dick pic. Thank you. Cheers to you on that one. I'm with you on that. Yes.
I don't want to see your penis at 7 a.m.
Here's the thing. I don't understand. I'm in
Vanilla typo.
I'm in the lifestyle. Y'all act like I ain't never seen a dick before, ever.
That part.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I don't want to see it unless I ask you for it.
And
No,
even
I
if
don't
I was
wanna
vanilla, I've seen a penis before. I'm not a virgin. I got 2 kids.
And you know what was really crazy? I saw this video of these two chicks talking, and they were talking about how men's penises look and what they don't like when they see. Like one chick says she don't like when it's got when it's like flesh colored, like the brown shaft and a pink hood.
First of all, I don't care about any of that because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn what it looks like. I believe penises are, and they are a great creation made by God. But I don't want to see it at 7 a.m. when I wake up.
Unless it's in the bed.
Unless it's in my face, right?
Unless it's in the bed.
Unless it's with me.
In the bed with me,
if it's with me.
Let's go.
That's different. I'm talking about in my inbox, though.
Right. In other words, she don't want no Memorex. She want live. If it's live, it's one
live
thing.
and in living color.
Right. If it's a Memorex, we don't need it. We're not trying to. Not only that, we don't know if that's really your dick or not. So I get people that don't. You just showing me a dick. Is that yours?
Well, I do have a preference. I like a nicely well kept.
Wait a minute. Is he? He's getting close to that. We trying not to put people in the corner on the first show.
Right. She just said she wasn't gonna do it.
But you pushing it, Jay. You pushing 6:59.
Jay, I'm gonna come on your show and act a fool. Okay.
6:59. It's 6:59. And if there's any ladies left on our over here, because I'm not sure, because I can't see everybody. Are there other ladies that feel like we do when we're getting either just like random, we didn't ask for it, and all of a sudden, bam. Because I'm gonna cut you down, gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because to me it's disrespectful. Even in the lifestyle, you need to ask permission. Okay, even in the lifestyle. She knows damn well I can send it at 7. Oh,
yeah. Petty.
Really?
Petty party of one.
Hey, Jay, just send it at 7:01. She'll be all right.
Petty party of Tampa. He is the whole city.
Somebody says it doesn't do anything for them. Whoever that was, we agree. It doesn't. A picture of a dick does not do. It doesn't. It never.
do.
Even when I was younger, when I was young, it didn't.
What a growl!
It did not. It just like
What?
I prefer live.
He said I heard y'all prefer nutting videos. I said, I sure do with a growl. Show me that you're putting that work in. Let me see.
I'm not into nutting videos because they want to nut all over everything.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
I don't know.
This doesn't do it for me.
It doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I get what it's supposed to do.
If you like it, have at it. It's just not something that
right. It's not, as Siren would say, it's not our zhush.
It's not my zhush.
It's not our zhush.
It is that, but you know what? I think it's because it's my voyeur king.
I like to watch too, but that still just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Like to have a man FaceTime me while he's doing it, and that growl that he gets. Yeah, I'm good. We can turn the camera off after that, and I can go to sleep.
So he says pussy eating videos. Okay, well,
I have yet to see one where I felt like it was real.
Pussy eating videos. If I think you're doing too much for the camera.
Thank you.
Not enough for the pussy. You. I have people that can.
Pussy's right here. You like this because you want your face.
Yeah. It's too.
I've just not seen a good one yet, unless it's
I'm
a
not.
porn.
Yeah, even
It has to be amateur, like an amateur, but I've never
has to be
seen like
real.
amateurs. So like I like amateur porn more, and I got that from the person.
When you say I need a ring
Yes,
camera,
Jalen. Yep, Jalen, that's what you need.
oh,
It
my.
just, it's just not the. It's just, yeah. I don't know. It's just, I think sometimes if uh, for lack of a better term, if you're more, we'll say if you're more experienced, I'll say that if you're more experienced and you've had, you know, you're more in tune to what you like and what you don't like. It's pretty easy to see. Like maybe back when I was in my 20s, I might have liked some of that stuff, but I can pretty much tell you I didn't. It hasn't changed. It really hasn't. I prefer live, and I prefer somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing, or at
Oh my
least be able to
goodness.
follow directions. If you can't follow directions, I will tell
Following
you.
directions is always a good one.
I will tell you to get the fuck up and get out my bed. I have done it. I have no.
I've done that several times.
I have no problem with that.
I've done that.
You don't know what you're doing. Goodbye. If you're not willing to listen, then you got to go. You got to go. I said, what's this? A hint?
Hence why the GoPro on your head or the camera has to be strapped down.
Okay, Master Ra.
Oh.
Okay.
We got some video tips for some of you. Pay attention.
Well, all right.
Pay attention. Because
You said the GoPro. Okay.
that sad stuff don't work for me. Especially even when I'm watching them insert penis into vagina. It just, why are you sideways? You're not hitting shit. You're hitting the side, and that's got to be.
You're not hitting. You
Not.
It's over here.
Right. You fake. She's faking it. I can tell you right now, she's faking it. Don't look. I got one. So
It's not tutorial. It is entertainment only, honey. It is
right.
I think that's funny when I see them doing it and they be going,
right.
Like, what are you doing?
Looking like a lizard.
It's not how you do that. Do that.
Looking like a lizard. No.
Not how you do that.
Oh my god. Oh god. This is hilarious.
Especially when you know when you've actually had like some real
Happy
good
New
hit,
Year, everyone.
you can really tell when somebody's not doing it right.
Oh,
yes.
and then you just want to go like, just get your ass up. You just want to
get off me.
Between and I
just get off me.
Look,
I got under thighs. I will try to squeeze your brain out your head.
Uh-oh.
It is not
she
good.
said really make your hair pop off.
Really,
Moses? To learn how to live
properly.
Really?
What the hell up, Moses? Go to the corner, Moses.
No, we're not putting no.
Nobody's in the corner tonight. Remember
tonight. And you know what? I'm gonna take that.
He just lied on Beyonce Giselle Knows' internet.
I'm just saying, since he said he needs to learn how to lick properly.
Uh-oh.
Obviously he's crying out for help. So we need.
Why we gonna condone on Beyonce Giselle Knows' Carter internet?
It's okay. It is okay. He's crying out for help, and that's what we do here on this show. We try to help.
I'm gonna give him some help.
Those in need.
He'll be in town next week for PROC. He gonna get some help, all right.
I'm just saying he's crying out for help. So
he gonna be in town next week for a motorcycle convention. He gonna get his help, all right.
Yeah, I just saw that and I'm so mad because I wish I would have known. I would have been vending. I would have came. I may try. I don't know. We'll see. He says this is why giving head is an
Is an
instructional
instructional
scene.
scene.
Um,
They got to do better with the mangoes then.
or the peaches or the pineapple.
Have you seen the guy on TikTok that's got girls talking about I'm a mango? I'm a mango. He ate that mango. There's this guy on TikTok. He like cracks open a mango and it makes you wish you was that mango.
I'm gonna need you to send that to me. Thank you, please, and thank you.
I
Yes.
gotta find it
Yeah, when you do,
because this
send that
one
on.
girl stitched it and she was like, "I'm a mango. I'm a mango."
Well,
Hey, we need something to compete with our wonderful lady that can actually get on that
The
and
grapefruit.
suck
mango, mango.
and suck the life out of somebody. Okay.
Woo!
You know,
Yes,
I've
Auntie
never used
Angel.
that method. I've never used the Angel's method.
I mean, I think there's so many different ways, and it depends on who you're with,
Oh, master.
who you
Send me that TikTok when you make it.
I think it all just depends on who you're with, honestly, because
I be afraid that the juice is gonna get in the head and I'm gonna burn somebody's penis. I just
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had that same thought. It's acidic. I don't want to put
well,
nothing
that's why
acidic.
you want to make sure, like I said, I always preface people if you're going to do that. And I think now she does that a lot with hers as well. First of all, you also want to make sure somebody's not allergic
That too.
to
that
it.
part.
And you might want to, like when I teach, I also teach that you want to keep a little on your nightstand, like a little rag, a warm rag, or something that you can use to wipe off the excess. Because when you start to get on there, if you're not very good at cleaning your plate, so to speak, and you go to jump on that,
Yeah.
that's going to cause some
You
issues and
gonna burn the
problems.
hell
It's
out.
going to cause some issues and problems all up in there. So I always teach to have a little bowl or a little plate next to you where you can take beforehand and put it out. And the nice thing is that if you do that beforehand and you put it out and he walks in, oh, he knows what's going down that night. Your little bowl of ice, your little bowl of your fruit roll-ups, your little wash. Put your wash. I always put the wash rag in the microwave so it'll hold the heat better and be warm.
Oh wait, Master Ross said, "Don't grapefruit me." Been there, done that. That's not funny.
Right. That's when you have conversations, ladies and gentlemen. That's when you talk to your partner. Hello. Sugar is not really good to go up in the vagina either. I'm just going to put it out there. So if you're doing fruit roll-ups, ladies, and you do not get all of that sugar off, remember where that's going.
Sounds like shower fun time then.
So you got to make sure, because a lot of us are more getting more, stay in tune with your pH balance. Know what your pH balance is. Get in tune with your body. Know what your body can and cannot do, what it will and will not do. You're not just allergic to just condoms, that you might be allergic to a lubricant of some sort. You might be allergic to, like I said, like the sugars or cologne or lotion. Some people cannot handle coconut oil. We have one of our erotic 7. We can't have
Oh my
we
god.
cannot
Oh my
have
god.
any coconut oil anywhere at EEE, and we will definitely be putting that on the information.
Oh my
No
goodness.
coconut
Please
oil
no.
at all. We have someone that we have to. One of our erotic 7, she is highly allergic, like
Someone sprayed a perfume that had coconut in it.
and that was all it took.
But that's one of the reasons why I use watermelon oil.
So just you have to ask these questions. You have to know. And some people don't know. Some people don't know their bodies. Some people will and some people, honestly, I've been around people that do this. They will suffer through because they don't know, especially when it comes to toys, that you can get a steel dildo, or you can get a glass dildo, or you can get a quartz or a stone You can get something different than what you're using, that will make you itch until your stuff want to fall out. You ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that.
That's a lot. Mm.
You would
Hmm.
be surprised. Okay. 36 years in the business. Some people suffer in silence. They just do. And
Not
they just,
me.
no, I'm changing up. I'm not doing that. I'm not using this. There are condoms out there now that are not made out of latex that you can utilize, fellas. You all want to hit it. Don't hit it raw, honey. I'm just saying, you might walk home with something that you
And
didn't
we will
expect.
have all of that.
We will have skins. We will have
Jalen said, I want to learn about different lubes and what the benefits of each.
um
He loves lube.
Jalen, I can give you a real brief synopsis right here, just letting you know some of the different lubes. The main thing that you need to know about lubes, especially when it comes to, we're going to start out with just coming with toys. If you're going to use toys, please read your packaging, because nowadays on a lot of the packaging, it states that you may not be able to use a water-based lube on that particular toy. You may not be able to use a silicone lube on that particular toy. So understand that. Look at your packaging once you get a toy, and it'll tell you a little bit about what you can do. um, Nextly, if you're using a lubricant, if you're using a water-based lubricant, understand that that is something that you are going to be reapplying, because your body will, and her body will absorb the water
Yep.
into their, they can absorb that into your system. So water-based, usually water-based lubricants, you are going to be applying it more often. Silicone, you can apply, most, I don't want to say that. I'll just say a lot of people are okay with silicone. There are still people out there that can't take silicone. Some people might not be able to take the there's different thicknesses to the silicone too. Some silicone is a little thinner, and then some is a little thicker. So if it's thicker, you don't have to reapply it as much. If it's a little thinner, you might have to reapply the silicone during the course of your playtime. But there's also a lot of hybrids that are out there that are possibly a mixture of maybe water-based and silicone, or glycerin and silicone. So there's hybrids that you can find. Hybrids, I have found, tend to work pretty well. They have one of my favorites is ID velvet. It's velvet, and it's so, oh my god, it's very slickery, and it's so smooth. It's really a nice feel. And it's not like a greasy or a heavy feel, and you don't necessarily have to apply it a lot. It's a really nice feel lubricant. I'm using. You also have lubricants that are out there that are all natural. Um, for your women that are, and I also, when I do my shows, I carry uh, lubricants that will not throw off a woman's pH balance. So there's a lot when you come to lubes that a lot of people don't know anything about. My big
He just asked which one is best for anal.
the best for anal is usually your silicone, because if you use a water-based, anally,
To
do not
absorb.
you do not secrete fluid anally. So if you use water-based, it's going to just be absorbed into the skin, and you're going to have to apply a lot more, and it's going to make it a little more uncomfortable. So silicone is usually your best bet for anal. I can't see that one. It says,
And when women or your partners try to change your diet, it's because they want to change your aromatic manly scent or man milk. That is true.
Ah, yeah.
yeah, and the reason is because a lot of times, what people don't realize, I think, men and women, it can be both of us. Okay, you are what you eat, and what you eat comes. Look, guys, anatomy. anatomy, stay awake in your anatomy class, because it's pretty simple. We have an exit. We have two exits to get rid of waste. And where does waste come from? It comes from the food that you ate. So if you drink a lot of alcohol and you want her to go down on you, she gonna taste that alcohol. You drink, if you eat a lot of salt, especially my men of color, cut the damn salt out. If you have a lot of salt, that's going to lead to hypertension. It can lead to heart attacks. It can lead to stroke. But you know where it comes out at? I can taste it. I can taste it. I can taste it in your pre-cum. I can taste it, period. And so if you have things that are strong that you eat, anything with a strong taste, like onions, chocolate, tea, coffee, alcohol. I'm trying to think of some other things that are strong in taste, but those things are strong in taste, and it's going to come out not only just for men, but guess what, ladies, comes out for us as well. So that's the exit. That's where all this excretes, and this is where it goes. And we're gonna taste it. We're gonna know what you had for lunch. Okay. I used to have a dom, and he drank a lot of tea. I don't like tea, but he drank a lot of raspberry tea, and I could taste it. And I just simply said to him, "Could you not drink the tea?" You know. And so he did, and then I was happy, and he was even happier, because you are what you eat. It does come out of your body that way.
Okay, so Master Ra has said also water-based loose inside the anal area will be absorbed by the body. Drink more water after douching and cleaning out. Rehydrate. He also said, and get your taint exfoliated regularly. I'm just saying.
He's giving y'all gems spelled taint.
Taint.
Yeah. Taint.
I don't know what that is. If he could, what is a tant? I'm sorry, I'm not that slang. I do not know.
Like the ball, that area in between the balls and the.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't familiar with that term. Just, and whatever you do, and ladies, do not wax before sex.
You supposed to wait 72 hours. I said 78.
You said you supposed to wait 72 hours. You came with that one quick.
That's a long time.
Because I wax regularly, and I get sick of getting ready for events, and all of my girls are like, "Oh, my wax appointment is the day before the event." Bitch, you must not plan on fucking. Or you plan on having some ingrown hair, some pimples, or something.
Well, actually,
I get waxed on Monday. If an event is on Friday, I get waxed on Monday.
You ladies, you don't want to get waxed right before the event, because it's going to actually break down, and you can actually catch a few more wonderful STIs by being waxed in that
fresh,
and being that exposed to, especially if you don't know who your partners is, especially if you're going to a swinger event. You definitely do not want to wax. I say 48 hours, but 72 is fine, whatever. 48 to 72 hours. Do it.
I always say at least 48 hours to 72. 72 is the recommended by my mama that owns the Pink Monkey, but
right. And I'm good with that. 48 to 72 hours. Then, and that's even with your own partner. So, just understand, it's everything down there is very sensitive. It's very sensitive. Okay. So,
and everyone must treat her well.
Yes. And you gotta know your bodies, ladies, and a lot
or you won't be able to touch her.
Right. Or it'll be on fire.
Oh, Master Ross said he didn't know that. Taking notes.
Do not. Do not encourage. And if anything, if you don't, I know waxing is in. I get it. I love to be waxed as well. Um, but if you're going to just cut it down, ladies, just cut it down. You're good. Some men don't mind a little hair down there. So
Most men don't mind it. I mind it. That's the problem.
That part.
I prefer like I at least like a bikini because we all know I'm a Heinz 57 and my hair down there is straight. So you all figure it out. Um, so it gets caught in the panties or in the thong on the side and painful. So,
So I just hate it. I don't know why, but since I've started waxing, I feel prettier down there when she's waxed.
well, there you
I
go.
just do.
Agreed.
Even though I wait my 48 to 72 hours, the moment I get waxed, I be ready to slide her across somebody's son's face.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Woo! I'm all for it.
Make your hair pop off. Oh my God.
I'm all for it. And ladies, if you are gonna go ahead and just, I would just suggest a condom. I would just really suggest condoms. If you're freshly waxed, suggest using a condom.
I volunteer as tribute. Damn it, we're not putting people in the corner.
Boy, y'all get it all out tonight. Cause next Monday.
We letting it ride tonight, man. We are letting it slide tonight.
Monday night. Next Monday, y'all going to the corner. And some of you might stay there, you know.
Yes, that's actually something that I have thought about as well. He says so now shaving and waxing is now aftercare. That's something that I did hear about before, and I'm like,
But you know what? I've done it it's just the service in me. I've done it as service, not so much aftercare. Back in my day when I used to have a dom, I would shave him.
Mine never had any hair. He took care of that, and I liked it. Like, I mean, I do on a man. I like it. I'm not trying to spit out hairs all day long.
Nope.
You know.
I like the nicely
Get
grown
rid
man.
of it. I like men that get waxed because it'd be so nice and smooth.
Yeah. So I mean, it's okay. I don't mind you have a little bit down there, but if I have to spit it out, I'm not going to be really happy. She can. What'd she say? That smooth wax.
She can snail trail that smooth wax. Kitty put Kitty across my face any day. That's for you, there, girl.
My
Moses,
people
you
are so nice.
Moses, you are trying to go to the corner, aren't you? You're trying. You're trying.
He
said
he likes being a bad boy.
He's dipping the whole foot in.
He's trying.
He said, "Okay, I'll behave now."
Bad boy.
Whatever. We know better. We all know better.
He likes being a bad boy for Mistress Rain.
We know better. Oh, I know one thing I want to share with everyone. I got my table.
Yo, massage table?
I got my massage table and it's purple. And I'm back in. So
what color purple? Deep purple or lavender?
I haven't even opened it. I haven't opened the box yet. I gotta look. Because I don't have, I'm switching rooms. Remember, I told you I'm switching rooms. So I didn't want to open the box.
I got you, Master Ra.
So for those of you that don't know, I'm also a dominatrix. And I had just, I had sold all my stuff when I left Indianapolis. So it's been a minute, but I got some floggers. I got my table back. I'm probably going to go back to bondage. I love it. Tying you down and doing things to you. It's going to be so much fun.
Jalen said, "Now I'm curious about that."
I got you, babe.
So I do a lot of Mine, and here's the thing. I got a question because this is one of the things that I guess is different for me, as been in this for a lot of years. But we were more private, and and it's cool that it's kind of out there a little bit more now. I get it, but we were more private with our clientele, and the fact that we did this. So this vetting process, I'm I'm not anyone that can help me understand how the vetting process actually
Video
works.
chat is gonna be your best friend.
But my thing is that you trying to vet something. Why we don't come up under people no more? They don't do that. They just vet.
Yeah, there's mentors out there. I mean, Master Ra is one of mine, even though he's not an official mentor. He's somebody that I, get information from and all of that stuff. But vetting when it comes to clientele is all about making sure that they ain't the cops.
Always ask that question. That's one of the first questions I ask. Yeah. After I've decided it, but they have to be with me for a month before I even. And I'm gonna stick to my process because my process worked. So I mean,
I was gonna say your process isn't that bad, sis.
No, my process works for it works for me and stuff, but it's a month. You have 30 days. We can chat and chit chat and talk about and yada yada yada, but we ain't doing a damn thing until I understand that you're really because I think what I've been seeing as I've stepped back into this is we talk about the Amazon doms. Well, let's talk about the Amazon slaves and subs. People that don't have a clue of what that really means. Don't have a clue of what
not one of these.
They don't have a clue of what servitude actually means.
All they want is the kink. All they want is the sex. All they want is to come from mistress. Mm-hmm. And I don't have time for that.
It's a little different.
Master Ra said that part. I am here for this.
Yeah, because it's we're not just like I said, we're not just dealing with Amazon doms like Lorenzo puts it, and I love it. We also have Amazon slaves and subs, and that's what I'm running into is that and then for some unknown reason they think it's all about them. No, so no, that'll be a negative.
I tell people all the time, this is a mutual exchange. It's an exchange of power. Mm-hmm. And what I'm not about to do is for me, this is more than just the kink. The kink is great. But just like you want to be a sex slave, I am not a slave to your process. You got to know what you're getting into. And service isn't number one for me because I don't need sex. I got that. His name's Jalen. I'm not here for it. I need you to be here for service. Mm-hmm. I need you to be here to learn.
And you're learning. I have been running into lately, like I said, as I get back into this, I'm running into slaves that have been under someone else's house, which is fine, not a problem there. But they don't understand, okay, well, that was their house. This is mine.
That part. We please do not compare my house and what my rules are to somebody else.
Exactly. So I would prefer to have a fresh. I'm finding out now that I would prefer to have a fresh slate of a person as opposed to someone that has. And I thought I would rather have somebody that has actually been in servitude before, but now that I've done this in 2 different states. Even in Illinois, I was having the same kind of an issue. But I have learned that I have zero tolerance for it. So it's not gonna work.
Yeah. Well, I know for me, I don't necessarily mind someone that has been in service to somebody else, but what I won't deal with is a house jumper. What I won't deal with is someone who does not like to obey rules. And I am one that if I know, even if I don't know them personally, if I know who your prior D type was, I'm going to ask them why you were released in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to ask you why you were released, but I'm going to go and also ask them, because there's your truth, there's their truth, and then there's the actual truth that's somewhere in the middle.
Right. Right. And it's
and like he said, it's a lot more, his process is a lot more inclusive and includes a lot more paperwork. It is a BS going on out here, and I understand exactly why you do what you do, Master Ra. And I've learned from you to try to avoid the legal BS, because these motherfuckers out here is nuts.
Yeah. So, well, with that said, we have come to the end of our program for tonight. We have had a great welcome back time. Yes. We will be hitting it again next Monday night. We want you guys to tune in. We will have a topic for you. We'll be posting that so that you guys can be a part of the adult conversation and come back and join us. Okay. And Miss Siren, you want to tell people how they can reach your beautiful melanated self?
You can reach me at Siren_experience, or you can reach me at Dani's Window, DANIZWINDOW.
Those are all her platforms, okay, guys? All the platforms. And Ms. Purple Rain, yes, ma'am. How can they reach you?
They can reach me on Facebook at Jasmine. They can reach me. Can you hear me? Y'all can reach me on Facebook. Y'all can reach me on Instagram at Purple Rain's Palace Elite. You can find me on YouTube at Purple Rain's Play Palace.
Okay. And I am Dara Ms. JewCee Smith on Facebook, and I am Ms. JewCee, MZJEWCEE on Instagram, and Ms. JewCee1 on X or Twitter or whatever the hell that is. And you can catch me on my YouTube channel at Miss JewCee as well. So, you know what, guys, we've had a great time coming back, getting back in the swing of things. I finished my whole drink. I loved it. It was delicious. I'm about to do a couple little things, and then I'm headed to sleep. Okay, sleep. I got to get up and drive in the morning. You never know. You might get Miss JewCee as your Uber driver here in Cleveland. Remember, the Ebony Erotic Experience is going down in Cleveland, Ohio, April 26th and 27th. The tickets are available out on Eventbrite. We will have more information about how you can get your tickets. Just letting you know, it is a 2-day event. There is pricing for both days. That is $225. That includes all of your food, all of your entertainment, the classes and the seminars. That is for 2 days, Friday and Saturday, the 26th and 27th, right here in Cleveland, Ohio. We also have a special going on for our couples, 2 people for $325 or $350. I think it's $350. Just check that out on Eventbrite. And that's for couples. If you would like to save a little bit of money, we tried to make sure that you could. That once again includes your food, and it includes your seminars. You can go to whatever you want to go to, the game time, everything. So should be a lot of fun. I love you guys. We love you all. Remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism. And we'll see you right here back on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat next Monday night. We start at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Central Standard Time, and 6:30 for our folks out on the West Coast. And in Barbados, our wonderful brothers and sisters down there, 10:30 p.m. We love you guys. Bye-bye.
Love ya. Bye.